Alrighty, so this is the video that's supposed to be the first submission of May 1st, which was like 2 or 3 Fridays ago. And basically, I decided to do kind of a salt video and explaining how salt is mined or produced. And I just thought it would be really fitting because my blog's about salt and pepper. It's called Salt and Pepper, so I just kind of want to keep with the trend. But so just before we start off, China is the largest producer of salt with about 48 million tons every year, and the U.S. is a close second with 46 million tons. Obviously, this may have changed because these statistics come from like 2006, but I think it's still pretty relevant. Anyways, so we have 3 types of ways that salt is produced. 2 of them are mining, and then the third one's an evaporation process, which is very self-explanatory to the name, and I'll explain that here in a bit. But deep shaft mining is the kind of typical way that you would mine, for example, like a coal mine. And the way that it works is that you just, you mine down to the level that, whatever the ore is, like, that far down, and then you basically just carve out rooms, and they'll usually have like, just pillars in there that they didn't mine out to support it and make sure it doesn't like self-collapse. But that's basically the traditional way of mining and things of that nature. Then you have solution mining, which is kind of like they make this big well, and the well will kind of throw water in there and flush out the salt, and then they'll bring the water back up, and then they'll send the water to like this processing plant where it'll separate the water and the salt. Also, just a quick thing about deep shaft mining is that the salt that you usually get from there is like rock salt. But the solar evaporation usually produces the most pure type of salt. And basically the process is really simple. You just get a shallow, water that has a whole bunch of salt in it, and then like once a year you just have all the water kind of like evaporate out, and then you're just left with the salt. So it's really simple. It's the most pure, but it also takes a while, and yeah. But I think it's about it for all the different types of salts. Thank you for coming to my great TED Talk. I hope you learned more about salt, and my video for Wednesday the 13th will actually be about eggs, which sneak peek actually involves salt. So hope to see you there.